Hi guys, it's your girl here, Ada B, and I'm an R&B / NEOSOUL singer, songwriter, and host, and I am Miss Face of East Africa, UK. I am currently doing my best to get through this pandemic as positively as possible. It's definitely presenting its challenges for sure. I'm definitely having some good days, some bad days. I've definitely had days where I'm just like somewhere in between. But I think I'm more accepting of the fact that we are in a pandemic, and I have found it a lot easier to just stay indoors on most days, with the exception of, needing to get groceries or wanting to go for a bike ride as a form of exercise. So I'm definitely finding the balance. I guess what's helping me stay, sane through it all is definitely my relationship with God. I'm a Christian, but I can definitely say that, as probably most Christians can relate to, it's very hard sometimes staying focused on the Lord. Life can be very, tumultuous, and it can be very distracting, and it's easy to kind of get swayed and into different things and just kind of lose your focus. So this time being quarantined has definitely allowed me to rebuild that relationship with God, one that's built on trust, most importantly, and also just refocus on things that are important to me. So, building, close relationships with people who are important in my life, as well as practicing my craft and doing things that, give me peace, really, and allow me to be a better functioning human being. Self-reflection as well, being able to be introspective and kind of, assess my flaws and as well as my strengths, and, how can I improve? How can I be a better me? So yeah, definitely these are the different types of things that have been keeping me kind of like focused, and not so much dwelling on what's going wrong in the world right now, but what little I can do, even by me working on me, and how that can affect everyone around me, and what lasting effect that will have. Because I think what I'm hoping anyway is that we achieve out of this is that we understand that how important even the things that we think that we do in secret where nobody can see, is how this actually still does affect everything. So I hope that from this we'll learn how to be more compassionate, more kind, more understanding, more loving, just more generous people. Because 2020, when I deep it, like the way 2020 started, like it was mad. It was like the beginning of hell on earth. It was so destructive. It was just one bad news after another, and it just felt like people were becoming more angry, more aggressive, more mean, more nasty. Like that was just the general vibe. Everything was just very dark. So I feel like coronavirus was almost like something that we needed to happen in a way, just to stop, hit reset, and really reevaluate the value of life and how important the way we behave is, because it does affect not just the people in our proximity, but everyone, everywhere. So yeah, I mean, it's really, really sad, obviously, the people that have been affected by the virus, and I do pray for people every single day. But yeah, I do think that this virus was absolutely what we all just needed to just to stop for just a second and just really think about what's important. What are we chasing after? Why are we refusing to forgive people? Why are we still holding on to grudges? Why are we still bitter? Why are we so mad? Why are we so mean to each other? Why are we unable to show love and be compassionate? Why is it all about me, and not about everybody else as well? So yeah, even when people have brought up the question, do you think we'll ever go back to normal? I'm like, what is normal? Like, what was normal? Because the way this year started alone, if that was supposed to be the new norm, I thank God it's not. And I pray to God it never, it doesn't pick up where it left off, because it was mad. So I really hope that we do come out of this, all of us, mentally, emotionally, spiritually stronger, but also, like I said, just more kind, more generous, more considerate, more compassionate, more patient, more understanding of each other. And yeah, just learning to be kind. When it comes to my craft, which is music, it's been interesting. Like I said, this time has given me a lot of time to reflect, and I've had a lot of time to kind of think of how I started and how I've landed where I am now. And when I think back of, also when I was younger, how I was introduced to music was through my dad, because he was a local DJ at many East African events, and he would practice all the time. So he had really invested in his craft. He had a final DJ set, he had, mixers and decks, and at the time high-end music systems. and he would practice every day, and the joy when he was playing music and how it made him feel, and when he would then DJ at these parties, or when we'd host our own family parties, how it would just make everyone so happy. Like, those artists weren't even in the room physically, but their voices, these beats were changing the whole atmosphere. People might have come in there a bit like, but as soon as the music started playing, wow. Aunties that I didn't even know had a mouth suddenly were the breakdancer on the dance floor. You know what I'm saying? It would just bring a whole family, a whole household, a whole community to life. I remember the Sun newspaper used to give out like these kind of like the greatest hits type of compilations on a CD. I remember when I got my CD player one Christmas, and yeah, I just would collect those CDs, and I'd be listening in my CD player, and I'd just be writing in my diary, writing songs, writing poems, and all sorts of stuff. And I was just thinking, this is amazing. I want to be able to do this, but I didn't think I could sing. So I did things like getting involved in debating society, doing performing arts, so mainly drama and theatre, reading in assemblies and things like that. So I used my voice in terms of just being able to speak and debate and perform in terms of acting. But I never thought I could sing. So when I kind of heard, who was it? There's one particular song, I just can't remember what song it was. I'll have to try and find out what song it is. I can't remember, but it's a JoJo song actually. When I heard JoJo hit this low register, I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, because that's how I sound when I sing. And I didn't think that was somebody who could sing. I thought in order to be able to sing, you needed to sound like Ashanti, or you needed to sound like A. Marie, or Beyonce. You needed to have kind of like a powerful but like high register. But JoJo hit a note that literally resonated with my whole being, and I was like, oh crap. And don't get me wrong, obviously her predecessors were hitting them notes, but they were a lot older than me, so it didn't really hit me the same way as hearing someone who was closer to my age sing like that. Because at the time, all these young beautiful artists that were coming up were singing with soft high voices, kind of like the new generation of artists that we have now. They were singing with these soft high pitched voices and just sounding all cute and sweet and innocent. It's still very powerful, but it was like they got to be sexy, sweet, savage. Kalani, really, that title is a sick name for an album, but yeah, they got to be that. But JoJo was giving it raw. Like, she was hitting that low register, that really high register, like she was doing everything, and that resonated with me. And I was like, oh my gosh, so I can sing, because if she's doing it, and I think she's a phenomenal singer, and she's obviously a phenomenal singer because she's doing amazingly, that means there is a part that it means that I can sing. Maybe I just need to practice more. By the time I got to university, I'd left all the performing and debating society stuff, and I just decided to stick to criminology. And then I was then going to go and do a law conversion degree, because I wanted to have the 2 degrees in a way. Not the 2 degrees, sorry, I wanted to study both. So I wanted to study criminology and then go on to study law. So me doing the conversion degree would allow me to do both, basically. And then I wanted to then go and do my master's in something related to that, like criminal psychology or something like that. And then by the time I graduated, I worked a year in the field that I wanted to work in, and I did not like it. I did not like it at all. I was like, this is not it, yo. This is depressing as hell. Like, the criminal justice system is so flawed. The law needs updating. People are just being disserviced left, right, and center. It was so emotional for me. I was like, I can't do this. If I'm going to do this kind of work, or I'm going to help, it has to be from behind the scenes. I cannot be a frontline worker, because I was too emotionally invested. And I just had to tap out. But then I thought, what do I do? Music. When I tell you, I bought my home studio. I started practicing for months before I put out my first song. And I was like, yeah, this is it, yo. This is what I'm doing. Like, I don't know, God, if this is what you want me to do, but right now it feels right. And it's literally, it hasn't been the smoothest journey, I won't say that. I mean, my start was amazing. Like, that first year, banging run. But after that, I saw that how much work I actually had to put up in order to maintain the momentum. But if all I could do was focus on music, calm. Unfortunately not, because real life came in the way, and I had to deal with that. And so, yeah, it's been a stop and start kind of process, but I love it. My creative process has evolved a lot since when I started. Obviously before, I just used to write every day, and I still write every day. But now, or I should say more recently, I just write anywhere. Do you know what I mean? If I'm out and about, if I'm on a train and park, wherever, obviously before coronavirus hit, I would just be anywhere I was, as long as I had my phone, I was writing. If I could record, I was recording. Like anything that came to my mind, comes to my mind, I just write it down or record it. Because that's how my first EP was pretty much made. It was like, I would write a song in like 30 minutes tops, because I will just write whatever comes to mind. I can't lie to you, when you follow your gut feeling or that first thought that comes to your mind, most of the time, it's bang on. It's when we get in our own way and we start overthinking and we start, think, oh, maybe not this, or you start comparing yourself, all of this, that and the other, then that's when you sometimes lose sight of what you're supposed to be doing, So, yeah, my creative process has definitely changed, but I think it's evolved for the best, because it's allowed me to just be more appreciative of everything around me. So like even me, where I'm sitting now, I can look outside and I've got this beautiful view of like greenery, like beautiful trees, there's beautiful grass, it's been looked after, it's clean, it's beautiful, and even that can inspire me to write something right now. Do you know what I mean? While before, I can't lie, I wouldn't necessarily have incorporated all of that. I would have most likely just written about what happened in my day, if someone's annoyed me, or if I had a fantasy about something or someone. But now anything and everything can inspire my creative process. Artists that I wanted to collab with when I first started have now skyrocketed, as in like they are superstars now. So I'll tell you who they are. So it was her. I mean, her was kind of really popping when I started. That was 2017, but she hadn't won her Grammy yet. Okay. Her, LMA was not even, she hadn't even, what has she done in 2017? I don't think she'd even done that tour. She was definitely signed to DJ Mustard. I think she was on the road to releasing an album. Fact check me if I'm wrong, I just can't remember. But I don't think she was popping just yet. I mean, she was doing her thing, but she wasn't like what she is now. Boot Up hadn't had its year on the radio yet, for it to really pick up and, marinate for the people to do what it did for her to get the Grammy. NMA and Miss Banks. Miss Banks is another person as well. And again, she's another person that's just skyrocketed, got her milli views, Snack. That song is such a banger. So those are artists I definitely still want to collab with. But I also want to collab with Victoria Monet. Mainly because I thought she disappeared for a while, I can't lie to you. Like, I know that she was dropping mixtapes here and there, but if you know Victoria Monet, bad boy songwriter, she's been writing for time. Her most, I guess, famous work is with Ariana Grande. That's what most people would probably know her from, and I think she also did a tour with Ariana Grande as well. So yeah, but yeah, I love her. Like, I love her whole vibe. Like, to me, she's an absolute vibe. And another artist would be Tank. I love Tank's voice. If you know me, I love Tank. Okay, that is an R&B bad man to me. That, and for this era, this generation, Batman R&B artist. So yeah, I would love to, like, I just want to know, like, the way he sings, first of all, it's so grown. I love it. Like, it always makes me feel something. Like, I don't think there's been a bad album of his. Like, I can't think of a bad album or a bad song. I love everything. Amazing. So yeah, in terms of collabs, that's definitely who I'd want to collab with. There's something about me you didn't know. I think that would be a good thing to share. I think we all used to play recorder in primary school, but I really loved recorder, so I would compete in competitions in the borough at the time, the borough of my school, and yeah, I think I got to this competition, and I think the next up from that was then to go nationally. But I was like, this is bare work, and I don't think I want to play the recorder that much. I mean, it was fun, but when it started becoming a thing like, okay, now you have to do this, and now you have to do this, I was like, this is not fun anymore. I was doing this because I was enjoying myself. So I think I came second or third place, I can't remember. I need to find my medal and my certificate. Yo, I banged off the recorder, as in that was my thing. Like, yeah, I still can't. Like, when I think about that now, I can't believe I took it so seriously. Everyone else just dropped it off in year 6. I was there still going. 13, 14, still banging out recorder. Like, it was not even necessary. I didn't need to do it. But I remember, even though I stopped competing, I still used to buy like sheet music and like books, so I could still like learn how to play. I don't know if I still know how to play now. I'm probably, if I practice for a day, I'll probably be back on track. But yeah, that's something random and still related to music that I did. But yeah, I think that's enough chatting about me. I think you've got to know me quite a bit in this time, from how I've been coping during quarantine, the fact that I'm a Christian, the fact that I competed to play recorder, my musical background. So I think it's only right that I sing a little something and let you guys get on with your day. Thank you for listening, guys.